First sip is always nice. Slept major in today. Feels good. I think I'm feeling better from yesterday. Thank you for the supportive comments so far. I really appreciate it because I was actually really scared to post that. Yeah. No Kratom yet. I just woke up. I'm gonna stick with 4 hours today. I can do it. Feeling pretty anxious. I don't know what to do with myself today. I kind of really like work because I don't have to fill in this free time, especially on days like this, kind of like after a bad PTSD day. I feel very vulnerable the next day, so I don't want to do anything to like set it off again. One thing that I forgot to mention is yesterday, so in those days in the future, like assuming that I'm able to get off Kratom completely, like those are definitely the days that I would want to use Kratom as a tool. It definitely helped, but yeah, again, I would still like to get off of it completely, or I mean just get off of it and then use it every here and there if possible. I don't know if that's possible, so that would be a nice way to use it in the future. Okay, I'm starting. My anxiety is really high. I think I figured out what I'm gonna do for the time being. The first sip is always nice. And the second. I think the first cup is always nice. My mom is a big reader. It's like kind of how she learned English. And so I took after her, and that's kind of like one of the ways that we bond. And when I was little, I used to take books off her shelf and read them. Some of these authors are like John Grisham, Michael Crichton, Robin Cook. I kind of forgot about them for a while, and then recently I think I bought randomly maybe a Michael Crichton book like off the street or something, and then I read it and I was like, okay, now I want to read all his books. And so I was telling my mom I was gonna like buy all of them, and instead then we got into this thing about like I should be like doing I should have a Kindle and I should be like e-reading already because it's like 2020 and that's what she does. But I'm really stubborn about that stuff, and I really like the experience of like having a book, bringing a book somewhere, having like a tangible thing. And I like the smell. I like everything about it. I'm like really romantic about books. So she agreed to mail me almost all of her Michael Crichton books and Robin Cook books. So she emailed me, or sorry, not email, she snail mailed me this big box. So I'm almost done, and this is the current one I'm on. I only have a little bit left, so, oh wait, which page? This page. This is all I have left. So I'm determined to finish this today. This one's interesting. It's about using, they're all like medical, well, this dude, Robin Cook, using animals to harvest organs that are good for humans. But then in the process of doing so, they injected like these animals with certain human cells or something, and so the animals actually became more human. They evolved to become more human, so it's like kind of creepy. I think I'm gonna finish that, and then maybe I'll start a new book or I'll start walking around. But for the time being, I'm just glad that I have a set plan, something to do, because I'm still not completely recovered from yesterday, so I still feel off kilter. Yeah. Hello. Alright, finished my book a while ago. It was pretty good. Probably my favorite for Robin Cook's books. But I like Michael Crichton a lot more for sure. So now I'm rereading Jurassic Park. It was tattered. So tattered. So I had some chips and queso around 4 or something. I know enough not to drink Kratom when I'm full, but I just felt like a small snack, so it felt okay to drink again, and I still get really nauseous. I don't know, I'm just curious, does this happen to anyone else? Because when I look online, some people are like, make sure you have something, like some food in your stomach or else you'll get nauseous, but it seems to me that the opposite happens, and it's pretty consistent now, so yeah, I'm curious like if it's just an anomalous thing that happens to me or if this is pretty widespread. So yeah, comment down below, I'd be curious, and I talk about it a lot in my videos, so Just wondering if anyone can relate, I guess. I think now I'm gonna probably walk around for a little bit. It's really nice out. Gotta buy a few things. Yo, I just did a little grocery shopping. So I have quite a bit of time left. I think I have 2 hours and 45 minutes left in my Kratom drinking time today. So I definitely plan to use it. I was a little bit triggered walking outside, but I'm not gonna go into why, because I think doing so will just make it worse. But I walked it out and I'm better now. I went on a blueberry hunt because I think it's blueberry season or something. A couple videos ago I showed these blueberries I bought. Anyway, those ones I bought off the street and they were super cheap and I was wondering why. And then I noticed there was mold in them the next day. So I still have them in the fridge actually. I've just been kind of like picking out the ones without mold. But I'm not sure if that's sanitary. So I went on another blueberry hunt and I couldn't find any. So I think it is like blueberry season or something, or everyone knows the secret. But I did get strawberries. And then I bought a bunch of frozen Indian food that I eat a lot of because I don't know how to take care of myself. So I just eat frozen food. I'm just kidding. I think I can, it's just that I live in a tiny studio. Like my kitchen is it's in the same room where I eat. And I think that's why I get a lot of roaches, and I don't get a lot, but I get roaches and like pests. Basically, I'm waiting until I move to start cooking and the like, because the new place I'm moving to is over 2 times as big as my studio. So I can't wait to show you guys. I'm really excited, especially for my cat, because he's fat. He used to be on a vet ordered diet, but I couldn't. It was too hard because he learned how to get food out of me. So what he would do is he would wait until I was like fast asleep and then meow incessantly. And when I'm in that state, like when I wake up, all I want him to do is shut up, right? So I just give him food. I'm a sucker. Anyway, yeah, so I'm excited for him. There's a little bit outdoor space in this new space, and he's gonna be able to run around. I'm gonna try and make him an outdoor cat. I'm gonna buy him a big tree. I'm just gonna spoil him. I'm really excited. He made my life a lot better. I got him when I was like, couldn't leave the house because of my PTSD and stuff. Couldn't leave my apartment, and I got him because I was lonely. He's been great for my mental health, so I just can't wait to spoil him. Okay, I'm gonna drink more Kratom now.